class.
Good morning, Prof.
How are you today?
We're good.
Well, I have a question for you all. Are you proud to be called a Filipino?
Yes.
Are you proud living here in the Philippines?
Of course.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm sure you'll be interested in today's discussion. Well, according to the plate tectonic theory by Alfred Wegener about 300 million years ago, the Earth didn't have other continents, but instead one supermassive continent called Pangaea, which was surrounded by a single body of water called Panthalasas. Then after 180 million years, the Earth started to move. The Pangaea started to drift apart continent by continent. Luckily, the Philippines has the best location in Asia, which attracted mostly famous colonizers, and one of them is Ferdinand Magellan.
Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese in the service of the Spanish crown, was looking for a westward route to the Spice Islands of Indonesia.
On March 16, 1521, Magellan's expedition landed in the Homonhon Island in the Philippines. He was the first European to reach the island.
Raha Humabon of Cebu, the first Filipino chieftain Christian, was friendly with Magellan, who also embraced Christianity. But their enemy, Lapu-Lapu, a ruler of Mactan in the Visayas, resisted Christianity. In the midnight of April 27, 1521, Magellan led a force of around 60 Spaniards and 20 to 30 warboats of Humabon's warriors from Cebu. They arrived in Mactan 3 hours before dawn. However, because of the presence of rock outcroppings and coral reefs, Magellan's ship could not land on the shores of Mactan. They faced around 1,500 warriors of Lapu-Lapu, armed with iron swords, bows, lantakas, and bamboo spears. Lapu-Lapu's warriors became infuriated and charged. 2 Spaniards were killed immediately in the fighting, and Magellan was wounded in the leg with a poisoned arrow, most likely a primitive punjay stick. He ordered a retreat, which most of his men followed, except for a few who remained to protect him.
However, he was recognized as the captain by the natives, whereupon he became the focus of the attacks.
Outnumbered and encumbered by their armor, Magellan's forces were quickly overwhelmed. Magellan and several of his men were killed, and Datu Lapu-Lapu killed Magellan repeatedly. On April 27, 1521, Ferdinand Magellan was killed by Datu Lapu-Lapu in the island of Mactan in a battle that was to force Lapu-Lapu to bow down to the Spanish king.
Whoa! Indeed, history is a very important subject to know about. Geography helps you to understand it better.
If not because of those colonizers and the experiences of our ancestors from the past, are we what we are today? Our beliefs and cultures are shaped by the past, and if not because of our great location or geography, maybe our history would be different and who we are today wouldn't be the same.
So that is all for today. Goodbye, class. And I hope you enjoyed our discussion, and take note that we'll be having a quiz next meeting. As we try to look back on our history through the battles of our great heroes,
we gain independence, self-identity, and growth for our nation.
And during these present years, our government persevered to establish a new way to let our young men be globally competitive.
Now, as the pioneering batch of the new general education curriculum,
And I can proudly say that we are ready to step into the world.
For they conquered us before, let us step as one now.